Hi, Adam Bierman, Princeton TV. I'm talking to
Paula Covello, Mercer County clerk.
Pasquale Colavita, Mercer County Freeholder.
Now we have a lot of things going on. Who wants to start talking about this special election?
Yeah, there are two special elections coming up for the Senate race this year. They were added by the governor. One is August 13th. It is a primary, and the second one is October 16th, and that will be a general election for the U.S. Senate. This is in order to fill the seat that was vacated by Frank Lautenberg when he passed away.
Now, this has come to the freeholders' attention, and we are vehemently opposed to this special election.
Reasons?
Reason being that we adopted our budget several weeks ago. The monies are not included in this current budget, and we're wondering how we're going to pay for this.
Somewhat like an unfunded mandate. Now, Christie, the risk of sounding partisan, he's a person who doesn't want to spend money. So why is this special election being called, in your opinion, if you want to?
In my opinion?
Yes.
Well, I won't speculate on the governor's reasons, but I will tell you that it is going to be very difficult for us to have two elections very close together. We have the one in August. There are polling locations that aren't going to be open. Schools aren't going to be open. Air conditioning of those buildings have to be paid for. Security of the voting machines has to be taken into consideration. So there are a lot of issues that we have to deal with. And then August is 3 weeks before the general election. So we're a little concerned about having two elections so close, and there are some major issues with that as well.
And educating the public, and it's the summertime and people are out. What's your take then? Do you have an
Well,
opinion?
I think there's one other thing. As Paula said, there's some unique things that happen in between these elections, is that the machines have to be impounded. And the allotment of time between the two elections is not sufficient enough to thoroughly reprogram those machines.
This comes back to Christie is not a dumb person. He's a lawyer. He wants to become president of this country. I have my opinion. Does he doesn't want to be on the same ballot with Cory Booker? Could that be? I'm rumor mongering, but why not?
It could be. That's definitely a possibility. We don't know for sure what his reasons are, but this election and the election to follow will keep him separate from that election.
And I think if you were to talk to John Q. Public, it is a little self-serving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like I have to say, you have a hard enough job as it is, serving the public interest. It sounds like a very chaotic time. Polling, voting, it's a messy business,
Yes, and it's expensive. It's going to cost the county about $1.2 million that is not already in the budget for the county to pay for these two additional elections. And that's just Mercer County. Yeah. So you can imagine statewide what it will cost.
I just want to underscore something. We just finished our budget process, line item by line item. We were able to cut 2 cents. Now that may not sound like a lot, but 1 penny is the equivalent of $4.2 million. So essentially we cut $8.4 million from this budget, unanticipated now, an additional $1.2 million. So, what does that do? What does that do to the Mercer County taxpayers?
Ouch, I'd have to say. Well, I want to thank you for your time, and I know you're going to be pretty busy this summer. And thank you again. Your names?
Paula Covello, Mercer County clerk.
And you are?
Pasquale Colavita, Mercer County Freeholder.
Thank you very much.